Pope Francis embarks on an important trip next week. He's leaving for Egypt on Friday. Ed Pentin, Rome correspondent for EWTN's National Catholic Register, joins us. Ed, as you know, ISIS is targeting Christians in Egypt. They've already bombed churches and killed dozens of people. Why is the Pope going to Egypt at this time, especially when it seems so dangerous?
Well, there are three reasons really why. The first is to bring solidarity to the Christians there. There are many Christian Coptic Orthodox believers there. There are also a very small minority of Catholics there, just 272,000. But he wants to bring solidarity to them. He also wants to further ecumenical relations with Pope Tawadros II, who's the head of the Coptic Orthodox Church, and who he has good relations with, and also thirdly to further relations with Islam, and he's very keen, Pope Francis, to better relations with Islam, and I think he sees this as an opportunity to do that in obviously a very strongly Muslim majority country.
Well, when it comes to prejudice and persecution of Christians, it's not just ISIS. Christians in that country have felt persecution for a long time, as you mentioned, in a Muslim majority country. What more can be done to protect them?
Well, the Christians are persecuted in Egypt, but not to the extent of, say, other countries, obviously like Syria and Iraq. There is a discrimination against them, and they have had these sporadic attacks against them, but generally relations can be quite good between Muslims and Christians in the country, especially under the new leadership of President El-Sisi. There's also problems, though, with that, in that although he's brought the rule of law to the country, there's still restrictions on religious freedom, and there's discrimination in the workplace. So there is certainly a way to go there for Christians, but they are protected, and I think what people would like to see is perhaps the international community working to ensure that the Christians there are protected from groups such as ISIS.
Well, how do you think Pope Francis is using this trip to unify Christians and Muslims and promote peace then?
Well, the main event there really in that regard is this international peace conference being held by the Grand Mufti of the Al-Aqsa University, which is the center of learning for Sunni Islam. It's like the sort of Rome for Sunni Islam over there. So he's going there with that intention. He'll be meeting also Patriarch Bartholomew, the ecumenical patriarch for the Orthodox Church there, for that same reason. So it's a real opportunity there to further relations with Islam, which is something very close to the heart of Pope Francis.
It should be a very interesting trip, and we'll be following it from start to finish. Ed Pentin, Rome correspondent for EWTN's National Catholic Register. Thanks so much, Ed.
Thanks, Wyatt.